Hey, man, 75, man. Those games were played in the 80s. They 75, you was late in the third quarter trying to get 75, early fourth quarter.
It starts with a missed opportunity from beyond the arc. And Mike Conley is not going to be back, and that could be a dilemma, as Donovan Mitchell thought he was hit.
Something is obviously bothering Mike Conley, and that's something that we have to look for Utah, because they're obviously a better team when he's there, just because he complements Donovan Mitchell so well right now.
Breakdown, and Gobert going to the free throw line.
With Anthony Davis, if he's healthy, they can get it done. But without Anthony Davis, I think LeBron's going to have to do too much at the age of 36 years old.
Taken away, poor pass, Dylan Brooks. He was hounded by Joe Ingles. Protects it, and Royce O'Neal. Come on.
Having like Memphis's mentality to start the game and to start this half. You're down 24. You got to be the aggressor. You can't give away the ball on one end.
And they continue to be that story tonight. 5 more, 15-point difference, a plus 15 for Utah from beyond the arc. It was even more demonstrative over the first 4 games of the series. Joe Ingles casting. And Joe has not been a factor offensively yet. Next round, they're going to need him.
Yeah, next round, whether they're playing the Dallas Mavericks or whether they're playing the LA Clippers, they're going to need Joe Ingles to be a little bit more involved offensively. But he's going to get a chance to warm up this game because Mike Conley's obviously not coming back.
Bogdanovich on the lead for Gobert.
Oh, okay, Rudy.
Showing off the handle.
Okay, Rudy. Good little between the legs action.
How good is it when Bogdanovich doesn't has right now, up by 27, shooting 59% overall, 43% of their triples, and offensive attempts. And Memphis 38 for 119, 32%. Over the top, Gobert, just out of the reach of Allen in the first round. It'll be a foul.
That and get it going again. So I didn't like that Portland lost that game, but I liked them in that series. Not to win the series overall, but I like them to win the next game. I think they're going to extend it in Portland.
Yeah, I do too. I think we're going to get a game 7. Joe Ingles blocked away. Jaren Jackson Jr. took care of that. Yeah. Now a 5-on-4.
Yeah, Joe's going to have to put a little bit of spice on that. You got to throw a little floater up. He just brought that thing right there, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Your first-round pick and going to Atlanta.
And if your big man isn't a dominant scorer on the block, you want him to have game like Jaren Jackson Jr. where he can shoot the 3. As Royce O'Neal throws down the dunk. But you want your big men to switch the pick and roll, finish in the lane in traffic. He's the new wave of big men, the hybrid big that can play all over the court.
That kind of night for Memphis. Usually goes down for Kyle Anderson. He struggled last game from the outside, struggling tonight as well. Donovan finds Rudy. Gobert on the finger roll. Memphis looks for their first bucket of the second half.
Man, like right now, Utah, and there's another offensive foul by Valanciunas.
Tension going in.
But I like Donovan Mitchell finding Rudy inside, because whenever you feed your bigs, they'll work a little bit harder for you. You know, they set all those screens, block all those shots. Every once in a while, throw them a bone, let them know that you appreciate them.
No look, no way. In the postseason, as far as I'm concerned, what a future, and they're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Memphis has an excellent coaching staff in general, and you just know that as this team and this staff grow, they are going to be very, very good. Their time is coming. Their time isn't now, but their time is coming.
Here last year, as Dylan Brooks splits a pair, it stays at 32. So a closeout game. And Quinn Snyder didn't want to take any chances after what happened last year when they were up 3-1. Plus, you never know what can happen. Another breakdown. Nobody accounted for Favors. Points in the paint. So they're not only beating them from outside. How about points in the paint of plus 14, 40-26 Utah. Second chance now for Dylan Brooks. And a free throw coming in.
And this league is just stocked with so many young stars. I'm seeing Donovan Mitchell play great right now, and his passing is developing by the day. We have so many, whether we're talking about Jason Tatum and the performance he had for Boston, even though they lost in that series, they were really severely undermanned anyway with the injuries. But we have so many great young, Devin Booker. There are so many guys like under the age of 26 and under that let me know the league is going to be in great hands moving forward when we get some of our elder statesmen like LeBron James to retire.
Jordan Clarkson.
Hello.
They continue to celebrate in So we're halfway through the third. And you also don't want to put more wear and tear on your team. And that's why Quinn Snyder really wanted to close it out tonight. You never know, and you never want an injury, but you never know when a guy comes down, turns an ankle, and all of a sudden it impacts the rest of your playoff experience.
You're right. But like I said, I'm going to keep harping on it. This team had the 3-1 lead before. Live with it all summer long. You got to live with the fact that you let opportunities slip away. No opportunity slipping away tonight. Utah is doing their thing.
Bogdanovich.
And that's the same exact play we just talked about. But this time, the weak side defender slid all the way over, took away the dunk. That's why Bogdanovich had the three in the corner. He happened to miss it, but it's a great quality look. The play calling by Quinn Snyder and the offensive design is flawless.
Real battle.
And Bucks Nets might be the best playoff matchup that we're going to see in the playoffs this year. Just because I like where Milwaukee is right now. They have